Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. And tonight, I don't know what we're doing, but I do know vaguely what we're going to be doing from here on out. Meaning, I'm planning on going to Tartarus whenever Mitsuru wants to go to there, because she's not really in the mood due to her father just getting shot in front of her. Kind of weighs on a person a little bit. That was real informative about Koromaru's feelings. We have no idea what the hell he's feeling like. Every other time we ever talk to Koromaru, he's not in the mood for a walk. He smells something. And now it's just, we don't know. He just kind of barks. I guess the writers kind of got tired. Excuse me. I don't know what they did. Why they did it that way. That's who I want to talk to. So, yeah, sure, I'll talk to you. I don't think I hung out. I don't think I promised Keisuke, did I? I don't think I did. Because I remember he called, but I don't think I actually said yes. If I did, well, I'd rather take him off than Fuka. I know the rule for guys is supposed to be, well, this is actually quite an offensive saying, but the saying is bros before hoes, man. But, you know, and it's a little harder to put into practice than it is to just say it, for a guy. Alright, that's the trip, the school trip, right, the Kyoto thing. I look forward to it and I dread at the same time. I look forward to it because it's hilarious. I kind of dread it because of the way that it's hilarious. Because as you know by this point in the Let's Play, I'm a guy that likes his immersion. I'm a guy that likes to imagine what it would be like to be there. It's a gift and a curse sometimes. Oh, that's actually perfect, I think. Because I don't know if she's available Saturday. If she's not, that's great. If she is, this could be a bit of a whoops. Excuse me, because I think she's at an 8. This will take her to a 9. And then Saturday. No, that would still be good, because it took me 2 dates to get to this point before, so. No, I think I did this perfectly. I think. I hope. Because if not, I look like a jackass right now. People in the back row is going, no, you kind of screwed it up terribly. Okay, well, we're hanging out with Fuka. I've already went over this last time. I went over it in the beginning of the series. I've just continued to keep going over it. But there's only so much stuff I can talk about. Mechanics-wise. Eventually, it's just going to have to delve into political commentary and social commentary, and I don't do very good at that. That's a good joke. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't the end of it. Is this supposed to be funny, or is this supposed to be like a ironic laughing thing? Is she referring to her cooking debacle, or is she referring to some? Well, I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, right, I think I remember what she's talking about now. Okay. Yeah, because you know me, I'm the type of guy that makes fun of people during their most vulnerable moments. I'm not sure if the "that's great" thing kind of made sense there, considering she looks very sad, and then I just went, "That's great!" It's like, I'm happy to see you sad. Now, I could go into some kind of really big self-revelation about how I'm really like Fuka and you're not really seeing the real me through all this stuff, and I don't really think you care what the real me is, so I'll keep happily doing what Fuka was doing. Making myself try and look a little bit better than I really am. Because let's face it, I can't imagine you care about random YouTubers on YouTube. Goodness knows I certainly don't. But maybe I'm just not like you, which is very likely. Ah, the true feelings come to light. And now we're getting into serious territory, as you might have been able to tell from the dialogue. And we're just gonna push it. Apparently. But it's fine. She doesn't care. I swear a lot of ladies in this game do not like physical contact. Now, I understand personal space and why you don't want people in your personal space. I'm like that myself. You know, if I was yeah, like this is a crazy hypothetical. If I was single and a really hot, you know, person I'm interested in was interested in me and walked right up to me, I wouldn't be backing off. And I'm really shy. I'm probably the most shy guy you'll ever meet. But, you know, apparently I got nothing on Fuka. Or no, that was Chihiro. But she has a phobia of men, so I think that's a bit different. Which one do you really think I'm gonna do here? Apparently the wrong one, but still is more heartwarming than just nodding, I thought. I watched a lot of after-school specials growing up. Which is amazing, considering the way I think now. You would never guess that I did, but I did. Probably because I told him to. Or, did I tell him to? No, I said, did I tell him to go? Because I thought I did. If I didn't, then whoops. I know Ken just said, he went to see Chidori, but I'm like, I don't trust you. I have to go look for myself. Because it wouldn't be the first time the game's tried to mislead me into not talking to somebody by saying they were gone before. Well, I can't tell if that's jealousy, caution, or just a quirk in the system, but I guess doesn't really seem to trust Ryoji. Oh god, Kyoto. Not that I have anything against Kyoto, it's the anagram lover's Tokyo, but, you know, it's just... Oh man, that event, I know what it's gonna be. And I love it. Can't wait. What day is that? Something other than a t-shirt or a keychain. Well shit, dude, you just took away all the gift shop options, so what do you want me to do now? Okay, now, I'm just gonna tell you, he really likes it if you actually remember what in the hell he just said there. I think I usually do, but hopefully I won't forget this time. But seriously, what the hell day is the thing on? Because I don't want to have to, like, when's the school trip? Labor Day. I guess we don't know when the school trip is. Okay, so, did they say when the school trip was? That's... Okay, now... Do you know when it is? Because I haven't been paying attention. That's not what I asked you about. Thanks for trying. I can't tell if Akihiko cares more as a friend or if he cares as something else. Because something else will never be reciprocated, I'll just tell you that, but... Why does no one ever tell me when we're leaving? Okay, fine. I guess I'll just guess. And just say, I guess we're leaving Monday. I don't know when the hell we're leaving. The reason I care so much about when it happens is that event takes, if I remember right, like 40-50 minutes to complete. And I don't really want to have another full hour of stuff to try and edit through today. Ironically, I have a bit of time today, but I'd like to catch up on some sleep. I haven't really been doing that a whole lot recently. Well, with my recent addiction to UFC 2 and MLB The Show 16, I kind of been skipping naps, which is basically the only time I sleep. My sleeping schedule is terrible. I'm sorry, sleeping schedule would imply that I actually have a schedule. I have no such schedule. I just kind of pass out when I'm tired. I remember when I used to have a sleeping schedule, but let's not get into that right now. And he just made up a whole bunch of words again, I see. That's always a fun day. Did something happen? Like, that was a really ominous start to the lesson. I don't know if I should tell you what happened, but I'll just not tell you. Isn't that an oxymoron? Practical magic? Unless you count like a lighter. I guess a lighter's practical magic. How foolish of me. I should have known. Breathing techniques, because that's magic. Walls are pretty close to magic too. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were picking random things and saying they were close to magic. I mean, without the walls, the elements would come in and freeze your body, man. That's gotta be magic. I don't know, I'm just kind of reaching now. It's probably a bad thing that, like, out of that whole sentence, all I saw was Numa, and all of a sudden my mind just went back to the Numa Numa song. Oh, it's the internet. The internet has raised me. Partially. I'm sorry, was whoever wrote this serious? I mean, I have no doubt that they're factually correct here, but... Oh god, yoga. I'm not a fan of yoga. I mean, I'm sure it's a healthy thing, because hopefully to goodness people wouldn't just act like that because it was unhealthy, but... I'm sorry, I've not had a good track record with people who do yoga. It just... they're annoying to me. A lot of them. Not all of them, but the ones I know. Yeah. And then you have the people that just go into classes to look at women in their sweatpants. You know, those guys. Ugh. Reminds me of Junpei, really. Which I guess they might take as a compliment, but it really wasn't meant as one. By the way, I never noticed the TV up there actually has a shadow. I never noticed that. I'm not sure if that's the correct positioning for a shadow, though. But I guess it's not really important right now, is it? Oh great, so what am I gonna yell? Kuwabara now and then punch the wall? That's also the 5th reference in the entire classroom segment. I wasn't counting, by the way, I think that was only the 2nd. Can we, like, not and say we did? I don't even know what the Tian is, so telling me to focus on it isn't going to do a whole hell of a lot. I mean, this is like trying to get a first-class karate, like the first time you go to a karate class saying, we're gonna do meditation and you better not, and we're just gonna do it. No one's ever gonna do it correctly, you know they're not gonna do it correctly, you're just teaching bad habits at that point. This is a terrible teacher. Like, terrible teaching right here. Because the way I understand teaching is if you do something wrong the first time, you're gonna keep doing something wrong. And this is exactly what I feel about your lesson plan. Jeez. Misclick. Well, I guess we're gonna listen to the rest of this. Which I guess is fine. It's text you might be interested in. I can't think of anything really to talk about besides making fun of his subject of choice. It's not really making fun of it so much as, oh well, I guess I'll shut up now.
There you are. I've been looking for you. It's rare for you to miss a student council meeting.
I take it someone asked you to find me?
Well, yeah, even though I'm not a member.
Sorry about that.
They seem pretty busy with the class trip and all. I bet you have your hands full since it's both for juniors and seniors.
Huh. The class trip, huh? Even if I went, I'd only spoil the fun.
You're not thinking of skipping the trip, are you? You can't do that. You know, I've been meaning to talk to you.
Is that so?
To tell you the truth, you're not the easiest person to relate to. But I know what it's like to lose a father.
Takeba.
I decided that I should be more upfront with you from now on.
Ah, there she is. Hey there, ladies. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Ryoji-kun, why are you here?
Huh? Same as you. I was trying to find Mitsuru-senpai. Some girl I've never met before asked me to look for her.
What?
I wasn't the only one she asked either. She said if we don't find her, the class trip might get canceled.
Seems like the vice president has the whole school looking for you.
But I'm the lucky one who found you, Mitsuru Kirijo. You're quite stunning, if I may say so. Would you like to go out sometime? I know this one restaurant. It's on the top floor of a 3-star hotel. The view at night is almost as breathtaking as you.
Huh?
Senpai, you better get back to the meeting.
I suppose so. Takeba, thank you for your concern. For now, I will attend to my duties.
Hey, she didn't answer my question.
For now, huh? I don't like the sound of that.
Yukari-san, how about you? Would you like to join me for dinner? I know this place on Shirakawa Boulevard. Ow!
Poor Ryoji. He reminds me of our main character in some ways, except he is like the main character mixed with like Junpei. So, here you're trying to horn in on the girl I'm trying to start dating. I said, almost said tating, whatever the hell that means. Actually, the two ladies I want to start dating. Well, one, you asked me to essentially the red light district. I think that's usually implying that she's a loose moral code. Generally speaking, women don't like that, especially at that age. I mean, unless she is the lady of the night, which she's sure as hell not. So, you kind of pissed her off. Good job on that, by the way. Speaking of which, I'm not... What level am I at with Yukari? I could totally do this. But the thing is... I just got her to 9, I think. Her social link. So, I think I would for sure be able to get her ranked to 10 next time if I went today and on the date tomorrow. Or I could try and spread it out and get Yukari up to 3 and hope that the date gets me up to the place where I could get up next time. Problem is, I don't think I picked the right option with Fuka last time, so I think I might have to do this. Ah, screw it. Let's just hang out with Fuka. Oh, excuse me, I just coughed there. This will probably be to a bookstore, or I'd imagine some kind of filler place. I can't imagine. Yeah, this isn't gonna be some big event. Okay, so I was right. I did need to do this and the date. Okay, I don't feel quite so stupid now, or cautious.
Welcome back.
Okay, we'll go through one more day. I'm not going to quit just yet. We'll go through one more day, and then we will be ready for the school trip. Okay, so apparently... Okay, the school trip is next week. Are you referring to, like, Monday, or are you referring to, like, Friday? That doesn't tell me a whole lot. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just kind of wing it, and just assume it's Monday. How about you? You said you're not going to be able to go? Okay, well, I guess he wants to go today. Let someone else do it today. I got to talk to some people. Junpei, how you doing with your girlfriend? Every time she looked at my face, she got pissed. Well, you do have a pretty ugly face. I'm not going to lie to you. You could ask her to give her some loopy pills. It might make her feel better. But that's just treating a deeper problem with the surface solution. That's not gonna help. Okay, obviously, I've been going over this for the past few months. If you say it's better that way, he doesn't go back. But I'm gonna torture him some more. Keep going. Yeah, you never were that smart. You never did know when to quit. So, she's going to be happy when she realizes you're the man she still likes, even though she doesn't. And that's the logic of a man. Just keep going, man. But seriously though, I don't really like either one of them, so I want them to both be miserable, and that's why I'm sending them back. Together! So they can be miserable together! The ultimate form of torture, being in a relationship with a person you don't really like. What do you obtain when you go on a trip? I always feel like an idiot when Igus asks me these questions. Why? Because Igus... Even if you say the obvious answer, like memories, half the time she'll just go, well, make you feel like an idiot for even saying it, and then if you say it's hard to explain, she'll call you an idiot even though... Okay, fine, I'll just do the obvious one. What do you benefit from gaining memories? I don't know, I kind of forgot most of them. I think people value them, though. Okay, let's try the other one. That has the biggest difference. Yeah, welcome to the human condition, hun. You probably won't ever get it, but that's the way we are. We don't know what the hell we're doing half the time anyway. We just do it because something tells us to do it. Our limbic system. I don't think the limbic system is responsible for that. I don't know the brain very well. I just remember the limbic system, and that's like all the portion of the brain I remember. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna assume out there that you've never ate soy sauce. Soy sauce is the equivalent of basically dipping a cup into the ocean and then putting it on your food. Okay? Like, who the hell sends a 14-year-old or 16-year-old girl out at night alone in that dress to go pick up soy sauce? I mean, there must not be a crime problem in Japan if they send out little, girls that cute out in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night. I'm glad she's not getting attacked, but still, that's a pretty brave parent. I mean, Chihiro's not exactly the best at self-defense. She really strikes me as more the girl that just kind of run. But I'm getting too far into it. Immersion, again, I like thinking about things like that. Not that particular subject, but, why people are out at the hour that they are. I like putting a story to it. Seriously though, soy sauce is like one of the saltiest things you'll ever eat. Or drink. Hopefully you eat it though. If you're drinking soy sauce, you're doing it wrong. I say eat because usually you put it on food. If you drink soy sauce, you have a palate that is wholly unfamiliar to me. Can you imagine someone drinking soy sauce? Oh man, that made me want to vomit. It'd be like drinking, vinegar. You don't do that. It's great to put on some food, but you don't just drink it. Why am I talking about drinking vinegar in the middle of a date? I don't know. What up? Oh dear. Cheese it! She's caught on. What are you talking about? That's what I thought you were talking about. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is totally not the way to get a guy to really like you, Fuka. I'm just gonna tell you right now. We're just gonna hope that she's telling the truth there and wasn't trying to make me feel better, or just run from it. We're just gonna hope she wasn't running from the real problem here. Actually, as a guy, we're kind of hoping she is running from the real problem. Considering that means that she doesn't really care that we're kind of two-timing her. As long as we stay with her, right? Oh sure, it's a detestable thing to do as a human being and playing with her emotions, but I mean, she doesn't really seem to care. She just kind of dropped it. Because I called her out on it. And this is how you don't act on a date, folks, but it worked this time. Of course, Fuka was still the pretty much don't do that on a date. Like, if you're gonna call someone out on being unfaithful, you better do it with a little more conviction than that if you want to get any results. Otherwise, what just happened is gonna happen to you. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Okay, well, anyway, that's gonna be the end of today because I don't know if the school trip's coming up, and it's been about 25 minutes what I normally call it a day at. Next time, if the school trip is not right on... Excuse me, if the school trip's not on Monday, we're probably gonna be going to Tartarus, considering I think Mitsuru said she's up to going to Tartarus again. We're just gonna say no, not really. No, I really don't want to go on the trip. It's gonna hurt a lot. That's another reason, if you remember the conversation with Ryoji earlier, with Mitsuru and Yukari, you'll realize why I was never class president, or whatever Mitsuru's title is. Because they said something about if Mitsuru doesn't go, that, like, no one else gets to go. And I'd been the president, just goes, ha, you guys aren't going then, because I'm playing video games at home. I was a real selfish douche. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell until then.